Hello, I'm Dr. Nancy Hensroth Gatto, and I'm board president and volunteer at Helping Hands Health and Wellness Center, a free faith-based medical clinic in Columbus, Ohio. It's my honor and pleasure to introduce you today to Sarah Gray, our executive director since January 2018. At the clinic, there's a prayer I pray where I talk about our lives not being guaranteed straight paths, but we will have mountains to climb in our life, but we won't be alone. Well, Sarah Gray has shown she is quite a mountain climber. Sarah came to us after getting her degree at the John Glenn School of Public Affairs at The Ohio State University. She came to the clinic, though we had not had an executive director for months. There was no transitional team, yet with her leadership skills, her professionalism, her kindness and compassion, though, she gathered us up and got the clinic back on track. So only a few months into her directorship, we received a letter from our landlord letting us know that we had only several months to move. But within several weeks, Sarah had found a new location for us. Now a location that would be a permanent space, not a location where we would only be a pop-up clinic. So now with the permanent space, Sarah created 4 new programs, not just the free medical care program. One program is designed to allow patients and young people to have pre-employment physicals. And the newest program is actually Women's Health Clinic. And 60% of our patients are women, and many of them have never had health care for women's health, or it has been years. So this is a wonderful program that Sarah's also added. So we think that's the last mountain to climb. No, the biggest of all, COVID. But COVID would not shut us down for long. We were one of the first clinics to reopen because Sarah had designed a hybrid model where we would see patients via either telehealth or face-to-face visits. She redesigned and reconfigured part of the clinic physically so that she almost doubled our capacity for seeing patients. So Sarah was not going to be undone by COVID as well. Even at a level 4 or purple, we are still able to see patients because of the hybrid model that she did design. So, Sarah Gray is quite an accomplished mountain climber. We are so blessed to have her at Helping Hands. And UHCAN Ohio, UHCAN Ohio, proudly honors Sarah Gray, Executive Director of Helping Hands Health and Wellness Center. Thank you.
Thank you for welcoming me as a Lend Your Voice Healthcare for All honoree. I am truly, truly blessed to be serving the community, and the work of Helping Hands Health and Wellness Center could not be done without the dedication of our wonderful supporters. So I would like to thank our board members and our amazing staff team for standing behind our mission, particularly through these challenging times of the COVID-19 pandemic. I would also like to thank our patients for persevering through their difficult circumstances and for recognizing our clinic as an ally in the Central Ohio community. Our generous donors who support the work that we do cannot be thanked enough for their donations of time, talent, and treasure. And of course, finally, I would like to thank Universal Healthcare Action Network of Ohio for their generosity and for the great work that they do in our community. It is truly an honor to be here with UHCAN Ohio. And while the words thank you are not enough and will never be enough, they're all I have to show my appreciation for your support of our clinic. My brother suffered from a disease called Cushing's disease for about 10 years. And so unfortunately, I'm all too aware of the role of healthcare and healthcare circumstances and how they can impact a family and a community. But my brother's healthcare struggles have really fueled my passion for serving the healthcare community. And fortunately, at Helping Hands Health and Wellness Center, I am able to really have that opportunity to make a direct impact. Helping Hands Health and Wellness Center, we are a free medical clinic that provides free family medicine and social services care to adults who are either uninsured or underinsured and at or below 400% of the federal poverty guidelines. And while the clinic's work has been filling a healthcare gap for many years, our clinic's work is critical to the community now more than ever. Whether employed or unemployed, whether uninsured or underinsured, the clinic's patients are the most vulnerable, most underserved patients in the area. And when I think about our patient population and how to describe them, really one patient comes to mind, a recent patient of ours, patient Y. Patient Y, he works full time with no healthcare benefits or any benefits at all. He began to develop an irritated and painful dermatological condition, and his symptoms were so painful that he actually went to the emergency room 3 times in a span of 10 days. The staff at the emergency room, they referred him to a dermatologist and really sent him on his way. But without health insurance, patient Y, he just never followed up with the referral because he knew he couldn't handle or take on the cost of that referral. So he visited our clinic in the hopes that we would be able to help, and fortunately we could. Our team appropriately and properly treated patient Y and referred him both to a free pharmacy for his topical steroid for the condition and to a free and sliding scale dermatologist who would just be able to provide more expertise on his skin condition. And this is really just one example of how our clinic is able to serve the amazing community in which we live. So I would just like to close by saying thank you again to UHCAN Ohio for selecting me as an honoree, and thank you to all of you for participating in this absolutely incredible event.